Okay, it's Friday. Gigi's got a drink in hand. Let's go drop some money. Right, big dog? Let's go.
Everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good.
Well, here we are, folks. Ready to drop some money. Thank you for returning. This is Gigi on a budget. Gigi is having a chocolate martini. It's my first one, okay? Just started, right? Thanks for coming back after Thanksgiving that you had. I'm hoping with your loved ones, family, you know, whoever you wanted to share your Thanksgiving with. I hope you were able to do that. Now, what we're going to be doing today is dropping some money. I've got my 100 envelope challenge. I've got our Aruba trip, big dogs, and the 50 envelope challenge I'm doing as well. Appreciate you stopping by and coming back. Like I said, I hope everyone had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Had a nice time. My folks came over. You know, I was talking to Big Dog. I could not remember when was the last time I had cooked a Thanksgiving turkey, because last year my mom cooked a small turkey, and prior to that I had been working, so I really had not cooked a turkey in probably about 5 years. In fact, I think we're going to be in this house in 5 years. This is the first time I cooked a turkey in this house. You know, and I was telling Big Dog, it was just so different cooking this year compared to before, because I didn't feel rushed. Everything was like done on time. You know, the turkey came out great. It was nice and moist. Sweet potatoes, stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie, you know, all the fixings, all the Thanksgiving fixings we had here. And it was just nice not to feel like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this. Oh my gosh, gotta do that. The other thing is, when I was, like I said, I think I've mentioned before that I was an office manager at a funeral home and cemetery. I was there almost 7 years. And we never had the Friday after Thanksgiving off. We always work. New Year's Eve, Friday after Thanksgiving. Didn't really have a lot of holidays. So this is a treat, not having to work on a Friday after Thanksgiving after many years. But no, it was just different. I think part of it is because I am retired. You know, oh shoot. Okay, so excuse the sound. The audio is something I have been working on. Okay. All right. Let me finish what I'm saying, then I'll go back to address what I just noticed. Anyway, it was nice to have this Friday off, but oh man, my phone is killing me with all the freaking different alerts of Black Friday here, Black Friday here, money drop here, sales drop here, prices dropped here. It's like, stop it, Gigi's on a budget, don't be doing that. Stop. You know, but fortunately I did have an envelope for Christmas, so I feel like I'm ahead of the game. I already took care of 3 family members, 3 of our kids, so that's great. So I am a little ahead of the game. My son and his family are actually coming down to our house for Christmas, so I'll be making tamales. Yeah. And so that'll be fun. But anyway, Thanksgiving was really nice. You know, one of my pet peeves is when I go to a restaurant and the food that I order is supposed to be hot, it better be hot. And it was nice serving the meal. Everything was hot. The time just right. I just couldn't. It was just really, really nice. And I'm glad that my folks were here to be able to share the day with us. But anyway, we had a good time. I hope everybody else out there too. And thank you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate you being here, listening to Gigi's chats, and also watching her shorts. All that support is appreciated because it's keeping me focused what I need to do here, which is the first thing is trying to get us off to Aruba. And that's going pretty darn good. So anyway, Monday, let's talk about the week. Monday, what do we do? I think I just put it around the house. Tuesday, see, this is why I need my phone. You know, I'm supposed to write this stuff down. Hold on. Monday I had my my silver strengthening class because that's what you have to do when you get older to make sure all your bones work and they're not creeping, when you're trying to do something. So Monday is I have my Reggie, and Tuesday I think I just vegged around the house getting ready for Thanksgiving, picking up here and there, doing a couple deep cleans in, a couple areas of the houses. Did Zumba, did my Zumba class, had Thanksgiving. Today was Friday, and there were a number of people that still showed up for Reggie's strengthening class, so that was nice. So just relaxing now, just like But now I got to get ready for the other rush, which is Christmas. And, even that, I
get some food in here.
So anyway, aside from that, that's what happened. I noticed that my mic wasn't on, and I just turned it on because Gigi did not go down her list. I'm telling you, Gigi, get it together. So anyway, aside from that, it was all good. I heard from my daughter, oh, she was so excited. She felt the baby move. That's her first baby, and she felt the baby move for the first time. So she was just quite excited about feeling the baby move. So that was really kind of cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and drop some money. Gigi will quit chatting because I'm sure I'll be chatting along the way. So let's go ahead and let's see who's going to bring us some money here. Okay? All right. I'm going to take this here. Let's do my unboxing. So here's my 100 envelope challenge. My Aruba challenge. Hold on. Gigi made a mistake on Big Dog's savings challenge. I'll be right back. I'm back. We'll talk about the mistake that Gigi made on Big Dog's. And then hers are 50. And there you go. So what we're going to do today, see what we got going on. Put this over here. Let's take this one out first. Put this here. Put this over here. Take some more money that we're going to drop here. Put that there. My castle, I brought it. Remember this time. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Pearl. Hello, Pearl. Homie, stay there. Dance, shark, dance. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and get Cowboy Jim. Ride him high, Cowboy Jim. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Thank you, Cowboy Jim. Stay right there with the homies. There you go. All right. So let's see who's bringing us money today. We had, I think, $46, $47 drop during my hump day drop. We'll do a new total today because I don't do it in the midweek. I do it on Fridays. So here we go. And Pearl, you didn't bring us any money, but we like you anyway, Pearl, because you've been doing a fantastic job for us lately. Thank you very much, Pearl. So you know what that means. That means it must be Bruce the Shark. That's right. Bruce the Shark. There we go. Woohoo! There we go. All right, Bruce, what'd you bring us today? Money, more money, more money. So here we go. There's 20, there's 40, and there's 41. We'll take that, Mr. Bruce. 41, because we've got to cover all of these numbers here. So, yep, 41. Is that right? 1, 11. Why does Gigi get confused every time she sees this sheet? 41. We've only been doing it for like 8 months. I don't know. So anyway, that's 41 there. We're going to update our sheet here. That's not that one. 41. Oh, we had 47 on Wednesday. So right now we're sitting on this particular challenge. We're sitting at 22.83. And we're going to add 41. We're at 23, 24. Wow. 41, 11. What's today's date? Come on. Oh. What? Gigi didn't turn on her watch? Has she just been, or is it dead? Get it together, Gigi. No, she's not dead. It's just ain't awake. Gigi's not awake. It's on the 24th. All right. That's nice. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Bruce. Mr. Bruce. That's right. You know, these are things you gotta pay attention to. So me and Big Dog are looking at. Oh, let me write that down. We're looking at. We like to watch CBS Morning. Your 90 seconds your first view of the morning in 90 seconds, whatever it is, CBS Morning. I like to watch that. So anyway, let's see, 23, 24. So anyway, they were talking about deals, CBS deals. And one of the deals that they were talking about was apparently Frontier Air has a $4.99, excuse me very much, a $4.99 pass that you can buy for the year. And, wherever they fly, you can use it. Wherever you want to go. Which I thought was kind of cool. I got all excited about it. This is what I talk about the hot flash, like Big Dog will call it. And, because we're going to Aruba, so I said, well, I go, the thing is, we would need 2, so now we're already looking at 1,000. But then we'll go to Aruba. Rats. So then I said, so what about us going to, if we use it to go to Miami, and then from Miami, we can fly to Aruba. That was going to probably be another $600. Now we're looking at $1,600. I'm thinking our tickets may cost anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really looked, but I told my go, I don't know that big. And then they have a number of blackout days around the holidays, which that kind of makes sense. I get that. I told my go, it wasn't for the fact that we had our trailer, because we've been doing, this year we went for like a 3-week road trip. Minnesota, Nebraska, a lot of the Midwest, and home. We went and saw his son in Colorado, my sister in Colorado, his family's in Minnesota, a friend of his in Indiana, and I think that's the furthest we went, and then we just took our time coming home. But there was a number of states I had never been to, which I thought was great, because my goal is to hit all 50 states. I told him, if we didn't have that trailer, I think this would be great to be able to utilize. I go, but the thing is, we have this trailer in the garage. I want to use it, because I really think for the next 5 years, I'm 65, he's 75. I don't think I want to be traipsing around, him driving, he's 80, and I'm 70 in the Luna. So, after, we kind of thought it through, would we really use it? Probably not, but it was pretty close, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I think you have to really think things through, and sometimes what happens, just like this deal, they get you excited, they get you all into it, and then people, first thing you know, you bought it. I mean, you really don't need to, because is it really going to serve your purpose? At the end of the day, it's not. If we didn't have the Luna, I think it would. But we have the Luna, so no, we shouldn't really get that right now. But anyway, I thought that was a cool deal. If anybody's interested in it, I'll put the link down the bottom, but it's Frontier Air. And when I was looking at the website, they even have a shorter one for a shorter length of time. I think they call it a winter pass or summer pass. How many put it back? And it's like $2.99. So anyway, I'll put it in case anybody's interested. Okay, all right. So let's do our $75 drop. 60, 70, 75. There we go. Come on, Gigi. All right. And we will do 75, 1124. So, 1950 plus 75 equals 2025. Wow. Plus, now here's the big news. Plus 2324 equals 43.49. 43.49. Wow. Wow. So I already paid for the room. Didn't pay for it, but I mean, now we've saved the money up for it. So now what I'm doing is saving up for airfares. So that's great. 43.49. All right, Gigi. Just gotta stay focused, man. Gotta stay focused. All right. Put this back in here. Wow, 43.40. I remember when I was excited when I said 800 and I said 1,000. But 43.49, that's nice. That's a nice number. Wait till when it gets over 5,000, it's like, wow. Okay. All right, Gigi. What's the bonehead thing that Gigi did? Well, I was looking at this last week. And I'm thinking, well, there's no way this thing is done in 2 drops. Well, Gigi missed 7 planes. Get it together, Gigi. So, Gigi had to go back. You see little Gigi stickers here. Because she does it correct. I love paper products. I'm a paper person. You can tell paper person like this. I was, as an office manager and a director for different companies, throughout my career. One of the things, I had the opportunity of doing a number of times was hiring and interviewing people. And one of the things early on, not so much now, because nowadays a lot of it is just online submittals. But back in the day, and anybody remembers back in the day, you submit a hard copy resume. And one of the things I would always pay attention, I don't know, I think it's just, this is the paper craft person in me. I would feel that paper. If that paper fell, because to me it was like, when you put your resume on a good piece of paper, my thoughts were, that somebody pays attention to details. Don't bring me a resume that's just on copy paper. Linen, a nice paper. I want to meet that person. Who's a person? No, sometimes, my theory didn't always work. Sometimes it did. But, it's just something I've always, paper, probably because I've worked with so much of it. So anyway, now it leads me to tell you another story. This director that I worked, administrator, I was her assistant. She was the administrator for a dentist, a doctor. He had a number of doctor's offices in Southern California. And I was their assistant. And this was her pet peeve, which I understood, and I kind of carried that with me. Her thing, because I would bring resumes to her, for her to look at. And I'd give her the resume, and then she goes, throw that in the trash. What? And here I am, I'm young, young in my career going through this process. Like, what? She goes, if they're going to send me a resume and it's got a typo, that they're done. She's not even going to waste her time responding, calling them, scheduling an appointment, because to her, the resume was the first impression. And that's got to be solid, because if you can't, it's almost like, that's another story. It's almost like you got to spell your name right. You know what I mean? So, so she would just like, no. And I kind of understood that, and I could appreciate that. If you can't give me a resume that's clean, that has no typos, that does speak volumes about you. Now, getting to the person that doesn't even know how to spell their name right on a resume. I actually had this not too long before I was getting ready to retire from the funeral home. Had this young, by this time I'm 63, so I've been working since I was, 14 years old. I've had a number of different jobs. My very first job, I packed chicharrones, and I even sold chorizo to the neighbors. But many times, I mean, the difference, just because of my work ethic, I believe, because I didn't have a degree, all I have is a high school diploma. But I think because of my work ethic and because I was solid in what I was trying to do and what I tried to present, people always gave me an opportunity. And I took advantage of it. I ran with it, and I was able to prove myself. So that's how I was able to get into more executive positions like directors, operations directors, management, and so on. And I feel very fortunate because not only was I able to prove myself, but I was given opportunities. But anyway, there was this young girl. She wasn't even that young. Well, to me, everybody under 40 is young nowadays. But anyway, she came in, and her name was Christine. But I'm looking at her resume, and that don't look like Christine. So I still wanted to meet her because I knew something was off. So she came in, young girl, and she was dressed okay, And I just kind of talked to her. And I asked her, we kind of I went through the process, still went through the process of asking her the questions that I asked every interviewee. Explained to her what the job was, explained to her what the responsibilities were, and, everything else that it was going to entail. I knew she wasn't qualified. I knew that. But it was the way she spelled her name that I wanted to talk to her. So, she's just okay, And I asked her, now I'm holding her resume in my hand. I asked her, can you tell me how you spell your name? And it wasn't spelled right. And I told her, this is a tip. As a manager, when I'm hiring somebody, my first impression is your resume. I go, and I wanted to meet you because I knew your name wasn't spelled right, but I wanted to kind of talk to you and just to kind of give you a tip for you to be aware of, because this is going to hold you back. So I took my time, I spent time with her, just kind of talking to her and kind of explaining to her, how it should look, what she wants to do. If she ever wanted to call me again, I was still there. I can assist her as far as giving her pointers. And she seemed to be appreciative of that. Because at the end of the day, this was a young girl that had never really been out looking for a job. She just had fast food kind of jobs, and she was trying to get into working in an office. I explained to her the different things that she can do to kind of help her get into that, and I also told her, if you ever come back here and apply, here's my name and business card. You let them know that I talked to you, and if they have any questions, they can talk to me. Because I'm still in contact with the people that I worked with over there at the funeral home. I'm still in contact with them. I go, you have them call me, and I'll talk to them. Never got a call about her, but I'm hoping that she did seem to be receptive and open, and those are things I found that I enjoy doing as the older you're getting. To be able to share your time and whatever you can do to help young people. I want to be able to do that. So I did enjoy that, but I was just being frank with her, and I wanted her to know, that this is not going to help you, but this is this is what you can do to help yourself. And, if you need, want to call me, here's my number, give me a call. So anyway, that's why it's important when you're out there looking for a job. Because not everybody's going to do that. I'm just saying, not everybody's going to do that. Make sure your name's spelled right. Make sure you have no typos on your resume. So anyway, okay, that's my piece there. But Gigi made a mistake. And this is just for Gigi. It's not working. So getting back to this savings challenge here. So as I was going through it, I'm thinking, this don't look right. Well, Gigi, it don't look right because you're missing 7 planes. Gigi, get your shit together, man. So, my watch is still playing over here. So I went ahead and, here, let me take this off here. Went ahead and made me some more stickers. Because, of course, I couldn't find the template that I had to make this. And, of course, the planes are bigger, but I'm going to say that's the closing week. So I had to print up some more planes. So anyway. it's okay to make mistakes. But you know what? The thing is just to go back. Don't be intimidated by mistakes. Don't be intimidated by challenges either. I truly believe, and I have always believed, that challenges are really just opportunities. You just got to figure it out to see how you're going to make it work for you. That's what I always used to tell my old boss. Greg, challenge challenge is just an opportunity. We just got to work it. Work it. Work it good. You know, because not everything has to be hard. And even if it is hard, I think it's just your attitude about it. And life is hard enough to make it any harder for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? Oh, my thing's doing an update. That's why it's being all weird. Anyway. Alright. Done with that. Now let's go ahead and let's throw some money down for Big Dog. Big Dog! Big Dog! Alright. There's 15. And here's another plane. And 420. Today's 11/24. We got 15. So that's 435. Let's just make sure you're right, Gigi, because sometimes you get math trauma. Math trauma. Plus 15. That's 435. Woohoo! And I fixed his sheet. So remember, when we get down to these planes, we're closing the challenge. What are we gonna do when I make the last drop for Aruba? Gotta do something. Have a glass of champagne on that day? Here's to you. Maybe we should do that. When you see Gigi here with a glass of champagne, that means we're closing Aruba. What do you think, folks? I think that's a fantastical idea. Huh? Tell me if you're with me on that or not. Okay, so for this 50 envelope challenge, we need 15. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woohoo! So we'll go ahead and color that in. Very cool. And get my sheet here. Did anybody do anything special when they were doing a big savings challenge? Let me know. Put them down in the comments if you did something special. I'd like to know. So it's 120. And I think I told you folks last week I'm going to do my 1,000 emergency fund challenge. I'm already working on that one. Well, I only did 3 drops. I am going to do a $10,000 challenge. I found one that it's $100 for cars. Because like I said, we're doing between the Ruba and the $75 challenge or $75 drops. That's like $8,000, probably a little over 8. So I was telling Big Dog, I go, 10. You know, I just kept going back and forth. Just do it, just do it. So I went ahead and found one that had just cars, $100 for each car. And I'm thinking, that doesn't sound too bad, because I saw one, you had $250 drop here, $150 drop here, $300. No, Gigi won't do that. But the $100 drop felt like it was something I could do at my own pace. When I have $100, just go ahead and drop it in. If I could put extra in there, drop it in. So that's what I found. So I found a card, that savings challenge for $10,000, $100 drop. So I know I'll be starting that at the beginning of the year. I'm also doing one that I'm just going to save my $5 bills and just see how much I have at the end of the year. Doing that one, 10,000, and of course we'll probably still be continuing my envelope challenge. We'll be continuing that, and I thought there was another one, so I'll have to look just to make sure. But anyway, and I think what I'm going to do is start transferring some of my, because I'm a happy planner person. I've done Agenda 52, which is what these binders that I'm using came out of. But I have a lot of happy planners. I said, well, why don't I kind of create my own kind of savings challenge binder? Because I don't want to buy, just on budget. And I see everybody buying all these little cute little binders. It's like, I got stuff here that I can make something up with. So I am going to be transferring over to a saving challenge binder that I'm creating with supplies, paper, and items that I have here for a happy planner. Because I had covers, I've got a number of covers that I just kept, so I'm just creating a happy planner savings challenge binder. So like I said, the other ones are cute, but they're a little small. I need big. She's got to be able to see what she's doing. So anyway, what can I say? So that's what she's doing. Okay, so anyway, we should have 120 here. Let's get our money in order. I feel like this conversation was light today, even though there were a couple items that we talked about that were a little heavy. I feel, oh man, I got a lot of 5 Series savings for my challenge. So I think I will. I'm going to transfer some of this, start putting some of that away. Anyway, I feel like this is really like a light, easygoing kind of challenge. Chat. It's nice. Enjoy talking to you folks. I'm sure we'll be talking more about Christmas and what are we doing to save. I've already, like I said, I've already done a little bit of Christmas shopping, trying to save money when I find deals. Fortunately, I had already been putting money away for Christmas, so that's going to help. I probably got maybe $500 that I was able to put away, so that's definitely going to help. That should be most of our Christmas gifts. The other stuff that's going to be happening, I know my son, they have it's a farm that they have like a big Christmas event. And we're going to be here going on 10 years. We've never been there. My son came out here last year and he wanted to take his daughter there, take my Charlie there. And it was fun. I think we went either on the 23rd or the 24th. And it was fun. I really enjoyed it. So I know for sure we're going to be doing that. So I told him, that's what you want to do, let me know because I'll get the tickets because he paid last time. And I like to try to, wherever I can cover, I want to cover because they spend a lot of money flying out here to see Gigi and Papa. So anyway, I'm so excited to see them. What I'm also going to do when I get ready to make tamales, because I do make them. My mom's the one that taught me how to make tamales. She in turn learned from this aunt of mine. Her name was Aunt D. In fact, when we get close to the holidays and they talk about me making tamales, I'm going to include a picture of her and Uncle Ralph. Really cool people. Really enjoy them. I remember them growing up. Anyway, when I do make my tamales, I'm going to include a link because my son wanted to learn how to make the tamales for his family. And my daughter knows how to make them, and so does my sister, because my mom's kind of showed, the girls, how to do that. And my son wanted to know how to, because my son's a cook. He likes to cook. So what I did is I did a video of my mom making the tamales. And we did step by step, the meat, the ingredients, boiling meat, the whole process. And it was kind of cool. And I'll include that link in this one. And moving forward till Christmas, I'll just go ahead and include that link so you guys can check it out. And my sister said a friend of hers, or somebody she worked with at hers, because she works for a school in Colorado somewhere, followed that recipe, or followed the video, the recipe in it, and to make tamales. And she says that they were the hit of the party. So anyway, it's a pretty easy recipe. It's not real difficult. My Auntie D didn't think things had to be real hard to make, and she was a great cook. She cooked really well. So these tamales, anytime we've cooked them, either me or my mom, my sister, they've always come out really well. We've got a lot of compliments. So I'll go ahead, like I said, from now on till Christmas, I'll go ahead and drop that link. And it's called Nana's Tamales because my mom is called Nana. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy that. And, thank you for joining Gigi as she's working her way to Aruba as we continue to save money, for our trip in May. I have to pay the room by March 24th. So airfare, we're going to be looking at airfare at the beginning of the year, and I cannot believe that's already coming up. But anyway, you working stiffs out there, keep your nose to the grindstone, keep focused, do what you're doing. Gigi's behind you, tits up. I'm here for you guys, Until next week, cheers, salute, you guys have a good one.
Get some good, some food in you.
This one's for you.
Grow hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.